Hello, we're back once more, and who knows what heinous creature I'll create this time. I mean, lovely, lovely.
I think I'm actually starting to become numb to the stuff that you're putting out. Like you might actually have to wow me now.
Alright, so you want me to put effort into is what you're saying.
I mean, it beats the hell out of the same old tired formula. Like I feel like the spice is gone from our relationship.
Alright, let's see what I can create. I have an idea for the
Hmm.
head. I have an idea for the head. Okay. His head will establish our loving relationship and how we kindle our thoughts.
You couldn't have used a mirror pen for that.
What do you mean? I think it's pretty good.
There's a
Pretty.
mirror.
I think it's pretty well done.
No, there's. You're like that motherfucker in Minecraft who uses a pickaxe to mine dirt.
Let's see. You know what? Hold on. This will establish our loving relationship of the body
Uh huh.
and how the earth embodies true kinship.
Giving it some awfully thick cheeks there, aren't you?
Very thick, if you might say.
Well, I kind of set myself up for that one. Okay.
Let's see. His arms represent the little amount of time that we have with each other,
More like the little amount of time you spend designing these monsters.
and, and how we're always trying to grasp what we can in the little time we have.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're very judgmental of my creations here.
Yeah,
Uh,
buddy. That's Daddy's phone. You're not allowed to touch it.
So we just gotta get the back legs and the tail. And you know what? You gave me an idea.
Don't say that. Don't you put this evil on me.
He's got a pickaxe because you know what? He just loves mining the dirt. And his tail.
How about you not hit my laptop? Hey.
Let's just get it nice and square.
So this thing's tail is a Bastiodon's. Oh, no, not even. Okay. How is the game even going to render this?
That is for the game to solve. That's close enough. Minecraft Steve. I think it's beautiful. You wanted effort, I put effort into it.
I somehow find it fitting that your monster's reward for completing these paths of mini games is euthanasia, so that their pain is now the next monster's problem.
What do you mean? It's the same monster. They just evolve. Except for
No,
cr-
no,
except for the except for the last line. The last line died a criminal. He disappeared. Oh, he's only got one eye.
oh, they saw you know what? That's just these three playing into your trend now of just creating things that have no business being alive.
But why? I think they deserve life.
That is not what you give them.
If I do this. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Ha, to call. Beautiful. I've made a Monster Hunter monster.
I no.
What do you mean? It's out of
In what universe is this?
it's out
Okay,
of
no, no, no. Go ahead.
it's out of call or whatever the big golden praying mantis.
Atalkal? No, 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 no. It absolutely is not.
It is. It is.
It except the part where it isn't.
It is.
Hey, stop banging on stuff.
Well, I'll prove it to you. Just watch. It's his lore accurate Viking helmet.
I no.
Oops. Look at it. It rests perfectly on his head.
That still doesn't make it Atalkal. Why are you heavy now?
That's and of course we have to give it its world famous machine guns.
I don't feel as bad now that you're clearly deviating from what you told me it was.
You don't remember the machine guns it had?
No, and clearly neither do you.
I do. That's why I'm putting there. It's lore accurate.
Uh-huh.
And it's a giant shield that it had.
Mm-hmm. So what is the variant name for this rendition of Atalkal?
What do you mean? Same thing. It's the exact same.
No.
I think you're just not
Thinking
maybe you're just not looking at it the right angle.
thinking supply closet Atalkal.
You know, I what you know what? I see what I'm missing here. Don't worry.
There are not there is not a YouTube video you can make long enough to point out all the things that you're missing.
So that's not one. Beautiful.
Killian, buddy, be nice to the dog.
Look at him.
Why
He's so
immediately
happy.
after I say that are you a dick to the dog? Yeah, no.
Can't remember how to spell it. It's been a while.
It is not that.
I forget how it's spelled.
That's fine. I take the fact that you got it wrong as further proof that it is not what you say it is.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look something up real quick.
No, you don't.
And honestly, it's not that I spelled it wrong. It's that I got the true spelling. Monster Hunter got it
I hope
wrong.
Capcom sues. I hope Capcom sues you.
Why? I think they should sponsor me, actually. Honestly,
No.
no, even better. Bring me on the team. Clearly, they need help creating more diverse and creative monsters for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Pretty.
Dude, in all actuality, I would love to be sponsored by Monster Hunter.
What would you even need for that?
A good amount of viewership. And to talk about Monster Hunter a lot, which I gladly would.
I was gonna say, like most people I've seen who actually have that Monster Hunter is like their thing.
Yeah, well, right now we just gotta build up the fan base. We gotta build up, which we've actually been growing a decent amount again, a little bit.
I was gonna say you've been casting a pretty wide net, so.
Well, that was the intent. That and to play as many games I didn't get to play as a kid.
So what
So,
is the like what is the 12-part business plan going forward? Do you like narrow it down like what you want your quote unquote specialty to be?
well, I have a surprise project I'm working on,
Interesting.
which if all goes well, should boost viewership by quite a lot.
Hmm.
If it works out, we'll see. It's in the works still.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this: my
And
artistic.
I have to assume this is a project you are embarking on solo.
No, but right now it's just me. It's going to be me and one other person, and MJ knows about it. But MJ, I told not to say anything until the first one is ready.
The implication being I am not one of those people.
Oh, you will be. I feel like I feel like there's no way you'll want to say no to this once it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta get the first thing done first. When it's done, you'll know. You and Deadlock will be the first two to know. But it's taking some effort on my part, so I am mostly heading this project. Although I do have a friend that will help me with part of it, and MJ will be. It's supposed to be, but MJ hasn't gotten back to me about what one thing, so which is usual with him. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see about that.
Well, you clearly have this one down to a science now.
Kind of. I can't. Still don't quite understand the jumping.
The longer you hold up, the higher you go.
Uh,
In the same way, holding down will have you reduce your altitude if you need it.
See, I didn't quite feel the down when I was doing it in the last attempt, but all right.
You have to hold it pretty hard.
Well, we still got what we needed. So cheat guards. All right. I don't think I'll ever use that. I just finished rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Still a great anime, and always will be.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm a little older and a little less depressed, I appreciated those emotional moments a lot more.
They
Uh,
are good.
yeah. I don't have like a top 10 of anime because it's hard to impress me with certain things, but I have like a top four, and Full Metal Alchemist is one of those top four.
Sensible.
The others being One Piece, Code Geass, and Jujutsu Kaisen. I really like.
I haven't actually broken into Jujutsu Kaisen yet.
It's one of the new gen stuff, but I really like it. It's one of the. It's definitely the top one of the top three of the new gen, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. They say that's really good. I've heard Chainsaw Man is really good.
I watched a little bit of Chainsaw Man, but it didn't hold my attention.
Hmm.
I think that's good. Maybe not.
So funny.
Oh yeah, he's happy. Watched a little bit of Chainsaw Man. I know a lot of people like it, but it wasn't for me. Although I do appreciate because it's like it takes place in like the 90s, and you could tell just by looking at like the area and the stuff. It's like, yeah, this is actually pretty accurate from what I remember.
Hmm.
I mean, it's 90s Japan, but like the stuff that was over here at the time too. Yeah, it feels the same.
Yeah, like the stuff that was cool,
Yeah,
the
like
stuff that was hip with the in crowd.
well, it's like the fashion, and like the way like streets and stuff looked. You'll see what I mean.
Hmm.
Well, you haven't seen it, but if you watch it, you'll see. You'll probably understand what I mean.
Why are you pushing that stable child?
I mean, it's pretty much perfect.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was on the edge.
Yeah, that was real close.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely beat the score, so I'm not worried.
This game is a defiance to the laws of gravity and physics.
You'd be surprised. Physics can be weird sometimes.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've seen the TikToks.
I... Hey, a sword!
What has science done?
Giving me the ability to have fun and create a weapon of mass destruction. Okay, yeah, so we gotta go this way this time. I remember I avoided this last time because I didn't want to. I thought it was gonna be another water skip thing.
Now, I do remember one of these skeletons that you get is basically Machamp. It's a large humanoid with four arms.
Someone's definitely like accurately recreated it. Save rapid take. The speed. Watch out for obstacles. Do rest to avoid them. Your stamina will decrease from running too much. Okay, so I'm just trying to get to the goal this time.
Yes.
I'll use the stamina large. I got a few of them anyway, so. Oh, god. Oh, god, he drifts.
You know
Oh,
what it is? He's too back heavy.
it is awkward. I can't. Oh, like you touch the wall and you lose all sense of speed.
Put the shield on his butt, he said. What could go wrong, he said.
What? Oh, I didn't have enough
Not enough
speed.
speed.
Wall. He like gets like stuck to the wall too. I don't think we make it.
You're sure that person who made the Metal
Oh,
Sonic hamster. Oh,
I'll take it. I'll take it. At some point, we gotta play. We gotta play
fine.
the Sonic Adventure games, which I, s- I don't think that
I am all for that. I love Sonic Adventure games.
I think they're overhyped, but I don't think they're bad games.
And see, I actually don't know what the public says about them. All I know is I personally thought they were really good. Like
It's a
I
mix.
have a lot of hours invested in specifically Sonic Adventure 2, especially the Chow Garden.
It's a mix of well, that's what everyone says. It's a mix of things where like everyone still really likes the games, but yeah, the critics saying like these games are way too good. But that's just kind of the Sonic fan base in a nutshell. They fight back and forth on literally everything.
I was gonna say that like the Sonic fan base, I feel was one of those toxic communities before toxic communities were mainstream.
Kind of, yeah. Knocked off. If you're okay, so this time it's
Oh,
a health based thing.
hmm. But one of the things I actually kind of liked, and I feel like not a lot of people in the, I guess like the mainstream fan base draw attention to, is Archie Comics for a long time. I think it ended in recent years, but they had a run of Sonic the Hedgehog comics like for years,
Um,
and those I believe ended in a rather messy lawsuit with one of the hey, don't touch that, with one of the main artists and character designers. But I think Sega actually won a lot of the characters from the comics in that lawsuit. So they have like a lot of fairly good ones now if they want to like make some more games.
Sorry, folks, I'm not trying to die.
That's fine. I was focused on trying to keep a baby from interfering with all my video game stuff. Hi.
I think I won. Yeah, I
Why
killed him.
why does your smile have to be so damn cute? Like you make me forget about what a force of destruction you are.
Whew. Yeah. Go back to the Sonic thing because I forgot what we were just talking about. Um.
There's
Oh yeah, the
the
Sonic artists.
Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic artists are really good, by the way.
Oh, okay, that's where you get that item from.
But like, I like Sonic R. It is terrible, but I love it.
I am actually not familiar.
It is a Sonic racing game for the Sega Saturn, I want to say. It has great music, but it's only like 7 songs, but they're all really good. Um,
So then
but
for that, I feel I have to posit this one question. Why does the fastest thing alive need a car?
to make it fair for everyone else was the lore.
Okay. No, that actually makes sense. I'm willing to concede that.
Die. Into the
Kyle,
lava
come
with
on.
you.
I pick you up, you fuss. I set you down, you fuss.
Oh, I was trying to. Whoops.
Hey, no.
By the way, I played the new Pokemon DLC. Actually, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. They actually gave. So there's this new thing called this synchronize machine or something like that, where basically you can play as your Pokemon, travel around and
Hmm.
stuff. It's pretty basic, but it's
Okay.
still neat. And a lot of Pokemon have like unique animations. Like they gave, you know how Lugia swims in the movie. Um,
Yeah.
if you go into the water as Lugia, he swims like that. They gave things unique animations and stuff too. So
Hmm.
it's so I'm at this point, I definitely know it's not the devs that are doing Pokemon bad. It's definitely the higher ups making things difficult for them and giving them such short time to work on stuff.
Well, well, yeah. That's always what it's been.
Yeah, but now I feel like that's 100% the definitive answer. Like, if they had time, I can almost 100% guarantee all the Pokemon would be in the game.
Yeah, no, it's very rarely a dev problem. It's always a higher up problem because when you sit behind a desk and just watch the numbers go up for a living, you don't have to worry about how good a game actually is as long as it sells.
I did hear a rumor that the next mainline Pokemon will be like 5 years until it comes out, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Look, if they can take the time and actually give us a complete national dex, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Okay, so the DLC was pretty good. The second one, the first one was pretty bland, but the second one was good. And we did finally get that Fairy Elite Four technically, and she might be Clay's daughter? Question mark.
Clay, as in Gen 5.
Yeah, because the DLC takes place in a place called Blueberry Academy, which is like an offshore school in Unova,
Right.
and the character's main or like her ace when you fight her is an Excadrill.
Interesting.
So it leads us to believe it could be Clay, but we don't have any concrete evidence. The only reason we think it's well, we know it's because she says at some point her dad is a Dragon Man frame.
Hmm.
But she states herself that her dad is a gym leader of Unova. We just don't know which one.
Okay.
They gave
That's
the
actually
character
not bad.
Yeah, they gave the characters a little more depth too, which is nice. Like there's one character who's in the first DLC and in this one he's like the main dude you deal with, sort of.
Hmm.
Um and he gets all, he just wants to be like good like you, but he gets all like edgy and super he starts like training people super hard, like, he's like I want the team to be the best, blah 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 kind of guy. But he
Oh,
just
he's like that one. He's like that asshole in the anime with the sand shrew.
yeah, pretty much. But he's pushing everyone super hard, and there's this one other guy who looks like he could be Drayden's nephew or something. Like he's got Drayden's color scheme, uh, and everything. Drayden the Dragon Gym leader,
Hmm.
and
Yeah, the
he's kind
one
of
with the insanely awesome beard.
yeah, except he's got the color scheme, but he's got like toothpaste hair, which is a little funny. But he kind of manipulates you a little bit. Very light manipulation. It's like you were gonna do it anyway, but he was just like, "I need you to do this." Where and he wants you to beat the rival dude because he's pushing everyone so
Hmm.
hard. It it wasn't super well done because it makes you like think he wants something a little more than just fixing the problems going on. But that's really all he wants is just for you to make him lose. That's all he wanted.
Mm.
Well, conversations for next time, I guess. We'll see you guys then.
Later.